Hello and welcome, guys. I'm very happy to announce that we are starting our new training program, which is behavioral change. Just like my other playlists and programs, it's completely for free. So make sure to join it, to subscribe, to press the bell button, and to follow my videos and to do home tasks. And I promise you, you will get some results from that. So let's begin. Behavioral change. What it is. Basically, what we have in our life, depending on our life circumstances, on our past, on our family, place we grew up in, our environment, and so on, we developed certain behavioral strategies that helped us at that time in the past to adapt to our situation. And those behavioral strategies, they can be really useful in some ways, or they might have been very useful in your past, but in the present they might also have some drawbacks. Like, for example, behavioral strategy of eating when you feel stressed out can cause you to be an emotional overeater and to have health problems. Or another example, trying to distract yourself and procrastinate if you feel anxious about something, also not a very helpful behavioral strategy. So what we see is that during our life, we form like habits, like strategies of acting that helped us adapt to our past circumstances. But those strategies can stop being beneficial for us and can actually lower our life quality. So in the training about behavioral change, we're going to talk about how to change those old strategies, how to get rid of old bad habits, how to develop good new habits, and so on. I will tell you how to analyze your behaviors and also what techniques you can use to actually change your behavior. This playlist will be extremely important for basically anyone, because each of us can improve one or two behaviors in general in life. So, first of all, let's analyze your behavior from the point of priority. The thing is that, of course, there can be many things that we want to change in our life, but we should always have some priorities about what is actually urgent and important and what can wait. So when changing behavior, first of all, we need to address behavior that is threatening for ourselves or other people. It means any kind of self-harm, suicidal thoughts, suicidal ideation, planning must be a priority, or any attempts or desires or plans to cause harm to others also should be a priority. So first top priority is saving our own life, saving life of other people. I really hope that it's not your case, but for some people it's really important. If your life is in danger in any way, it's important to focus on this first and not focus on less important things like your relationships or your career or something like that. Saving life is top priority, and it should be the first thing that you address in therapy, and which you can address using my techniques. Second behavior that we need to address is behavior that prevents change. Behavior or thoughts that stop us and that can cause resistance, self-sabotage, and so on. Like, for example, if you don't believe that change is possible, this can be stopping you. If your behavior leads to you feeling so tired and overwhelmed all the time that you cannot find time to do the home task and watch the videos that I'm preparing, also can be not letting you to go in the new direction. So first priority, your life, your health, life and health of other people. Second priority, anything that stops you from actually engaging in this training, like maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, or maybe you're not going to sleep in time, and so on and so on, and this harms your ability to actually go through therapy. This is second thing. Third priority is any behavior that influences many life spheres. You know, we can have several life spheres, like, for example, your career, your family, your friends, your romantic relationships, your health, your finances, and so on. So you can have several life spheres, and you find the behavior that is most influential on several of them. Like, for example, if you get so upset about your relationship that you cannot work, that you cannot eat, that you cannot sleep well, then it's good to target relationship issues at first. If you feel very depressed and tired because you don't sleep enough or eat enough, it's good to target those habits at first and develop new behaviors of eating and sleeping in time. So third priority is behaviors that influence most of your life spheres. Fourth priority is behaviors that you really want to change. Like, you really motivated, you really are engaged in this and all that. Fifth priority can be behaviors that can improve your life quality if you change them, also good. And the last one is those that cause you suffering also. um, See, um, this is like the standard scheme of events, but of course everyone is unique, everyone is different. So for some people, changing their social life leads to massive change in other spheres of their life. For others, the key might be to change their lifestyle, like sleeping regime, eating, and so on. So please pay attention to your own life and to your own priorities, and there is no one recipe what you should change first. Pay attention to what works for you. So your task for today's video is to make a priority of changes in your life. First of all, plan things that can really be helpful to save your life and health, and to save life and health of people around you. Like, for example, if you have difficulty with impulse control and because of it you, I don't know, get into alcohol, and then you shout at your own children and something like that, then this should be the top priority behavior, because it harms you, it harms other people, it's potentially very risky for yourself and others. So please do the priorities and start going from one behavior to the next in this priority order. Of course, it's especially true for people who have any kind of severe condition or addictions, or clinical diagnosis, something like that. If there is nothing harmful like that in your life, you can of course be more creative and choose what sphere you want to tackle first. So yes, this is task number one: prioritizing what you want to change, what you don't want to change, and what is the most influential thing in your life that you really need changing. And I wouldn't, undervalue this exercise, because oftentimes we spend a lot of time changing one certain behavior, and it's really worth it to invest some time and to actually give it time to choose what you want to change. Because oftentimes we might try to run after some change that is not really that essential for us, and neglect whole spheres of life that are essential for us. So I encourage you to really take some time, have several ideas what you might target first, and prioritize what is most important, what will change your life the most among those behaviors, and what you actually want from that. I have a separate playlist about goal setting skill. Please check it out if you are still uncertain which goal you want to follow in these behavioral change experiments that we're going to convey. So please first prioritize and choose your target. And it's really important that you choose one target and you follow all the following videos and exercises and home tasks and so on, achieving one particular behavioral change. Because if you just switch from one to another, one to another, one to another, it can be situation like that a year has passed and you don't see any change in your life and the old issues are still bothering you. Of course, many of us are impatient. We want the change to happen fast and just to enjoy the consequences, and that's maybe why we might be jumping from one thing to another. Or maybe you have maybe you are neurodivergent, so you have ADHD, for example. So for you it's difficult to concentrate on one thing. But for this training, it's really important that you prioritize and you choose one most important behavior and go through the whole playlist, through the whole training, changing that. And then you can change to other behaviors, like after you finish the first one and after it becomes habitual for you. So yes, and I see you in the next video. We're going to discuss more about behavior analysis, and we just going to create a model of your behavior and analyze it from different perspectives. Yes, and I see you soon. Bye bye.